Konstantin Stanislavski. My name is Noah Christopher Nelson. This is for Professor Phillips' musical theater class. This is my presentation. Background information. The young Stanislavski was raised in a bilingual setting. He enjoyed performing in amateur plays at home with his older brother and two sisters. He also studied the piano and singing. At Lavarsky Institute, the most esteemed private school in Moscow, he studied commence and languages. A key figure in the Soviet Russian theater, Konstantin Sergeyevich Stanislavski. He was highly regarded as a superb character actor, and the numerous shows he oversaw helped him establish himself as one of the most accomplished theoretical directors of his period. He's well known for creating the Stanislavski system, sometimes known as the Stanislavski technique, which is a theory or a system of acting. They also still use it on Broadway as well. They still teach it to people on Broadway as well. The director of the studio was chosen to be Leopold Stanislavski, who had served as Stanislavski's personal assistant since 1905 and was known as Suler by Maxim Gorky. His work placed a strong emphasis on experimentation, improvisation, and self-discovery in a focused, intense environment. Suler taught the fundamental components of Stanislavski's system up to his passing in 1938. Relaxation, eternal focus, imagination, communication, and emotion memory were all the fundamentals that he taught. Stanislavski's theory that he taught to actors was an actor must build a character behavior through specific, concrete, performable actors. The naturalism method was created by Stanislavski in the early 1900s, and performers have used it ever since to help them depict characters with genuine emotion and behaviors. The Stanislavski method of acting mainly consists of 7 phases, which were created to aid performers in creating believable characters. Who am I? Starting with the basis and then filling the gaps with their imagination. So they would go out, figure out exactly what it is that their character was. They would study so hard that they would try to figure out who it is and so they could play the role to the best of their ability. Where am I? Actors would usually study the location, especially the stage, figure out how they could adapt the stage with the actual environment to give a believable performance. What time is it? During the day and time, they always were able to adjust, and that's just a good actor, in my opinion. If you can adjust to the day and time, and if it's dark outside, if it's light outside, you can still adjust with lines that you can throw into the script by yourself. What is it that I want? Most actors would probably say the same thing, is to give a great show. I think that's what Stanislavski stood for when he was creating all his different methods. Why do I want it? Why do I want it? It kind of confused me a little bit, but when I dug a little bit deeper into the steps myself, it was, why do you want to be an actor, in my opinion? Why do you want to perform? And people give so many different reasons for so many different things, so it's all depending on who the actor is, who the talent is. How will I get what I want? I was looking at a statement that I saw on, I can't remember what website it was, and he was explaining to this man that was interviewing Stanislavski on how to get what he wanted. He was explaining that he was very hard working when he was younger, learning multiple languages. Like I said before, he was learning so many different languages, especially from his parents, and then that forced him, that made him want to go out and learn more. What must I overcome to get what I want? Trials and tribulations come with everything, and I think he understood that, especially being a renowned producer and actor. Director and actor that he was, especially in the time period that he was doing it in. Thank you.